Good afternoon. Please remain standing for the national anthem, which will be followed by the invocation provided by Leah Johnson, President of the ASU Student Government Association. Thank you.
Hello. Please close your eyes and let's take a moment to reflect on this occasion. Let us meditate on these accomplishments set before us today. To those present who have supported and invested in our graduates, thank you. To our honored graduates, center your hearts on your accomplishments, the hard work, the sacrifices, the grace, the favor, and joy of this moment. Some of you are breaking generational curses. Some of you are first generation. And all of us have surpassed our own limitations on what we can achieve in the midst of a global pandemic. Press on and pay it forward. We are all in this place for the same reason. So as we fellowship, let's invoke a spirit of gratitude, love, peace, unity, and excellence. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. You may be seated. So good afternoon, everyone. Before we begin, let's take just 10 seconds for a moment of silence to give reflection for those students and family members who were not able to make it with us this afternoon. 10 seconds, please. Thank you. And so we have a full audience here on the floor today. We also are streaming this live for your family members who could not be here today. We are, of course, this is a different ceremony. It looks different than any of the other ones we've had. So this is just the second ceremony that we've had since COVID-19. So y'all are the second class. We are in our Civic Center. We are spread out. We are following our CDC guidelines. But we do have family here to go ahead and celebrate this momentous occasion. So we're asking everyone to keep on your mask, unless you're talking, but keep on your mask and remain in your seats unless you're asked to stand, so that we can make sure that we keep everyone safe. So I would first want to take a moment to tell all the mothers and grandmothers and aunts that are in the room, Happy Mother's Day. This is one of the best gifts that you could receive is your student walking across the stage for their graduation. So happy Mother's Day. And that's to our mothers who are also online as well. But today, we celebrate you, all of our graduates who are on the floor this afternoon, your candidates for graduation who've reached this momentous occasion. You're among nearly 500 students who will graduate over the next 2 days in our 4 ceremonies. You'll be receiving either your professional certificate or your degree during our commencement ceremonies this weekend. We also have students that are dual enrolled students, and those students are the ones that are actually enrolled in high school as well as being enrolled in college. And those students have completed both courses of study and they're eligible for graduation. And because of the timing, some of those students will actually receive their college degree before they receive their high school diploma. I don't think we have any dual enrolled students in this class, do we? Can we give them a round of applause anyway? Thank you. So your potential and your perseverance has made it through these last 14 months. I don't know if you realize it, but it's been very different over this last 14 months, 2 years in your college education. However, you all showed up so very well. You made sure that you made that transition when we had to leave class last spring. You all went home, continued your studies at home through the virtual environment. You made sure that you had the resources you needed to do that. You reached out to your faculty, to staff, in order to help and make sure we resolved everything that needed to be resolved. I know that excellence is not easy, but it is definitely the standard, and you all actually showed that. So again, graduates, congratulations. You deserve a round of applause for that. So family and friends who are with us both virtually and in person, please join me in a standing ovation for our graduates as we recognize how far they've made it through a global pandemic. Thank you. And so at this time, I want to go ahead and introduce the guests that are here on the dais, our platform participants. When I call your name, please stand. To my immediate left is Dr. Angela Peters, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Next is Dr. Charles Ochi, Executive Director of Graduate Programs. To my right is Dr. Rhonda Porter, Associate Dean of the College of Business, Education and Professional Studies. Mr. A.L. Fleming, Special Assistant to the President and Vice President for Institutional Advancement. Dr. Wendy Wilson, Vice President for University Relations and Chief of Staff. Dr. Takeshia Thomas, President of the Albany State University National Alumni Association. And Frank Malinowski, University Registrar. So throughout the day, we will hear some supportive words from people that we've asked to come and give you well wishes. Since we're in a different environment, a COVID environment, we wanted to make sure people recognized all of the wonderful work that you all have done. And with that, we're going to have on the screen one of our first guests. Please join me in taking a moment to watch.
Hey everybody at the unsinkable, indestructible Albany State University, the best HBCU in Georgia, okay? I just want to send a special congratulations to the graduating class of ASU. You made it, and I want to wish you all nothing but the best. All right, go Rams! Congratulations! Stay on the construction, y'all. Mwah. Bye.
Thank you, Ms. Braxton. So class of 2021 College of Business Education and Professional Studies, I'm honored to stand with you today to mark the completion of your course of study at Albany State University. I hope you all are just taking a moment to bask in what you have done and then take a breath and realize that you have actually fulfilled some major goals. You'll cherish this moment forever. You have arrived at the pinnacle of your journey, and you are standing on the shoulders of a whole lot of people, of your ancestors. You're fulfilling dreams and embarking upon the success that comes with being a graduate of the unsinkable and indestructible Albany State University. The journey to be where you are should not be taken lightly. Each of you has worked hard in your disciplines, and we are proud to share in this occasion with you. Through the last 14 months or 2 school years, we've faced unprecedented challenges, but we navigated through all of those together. You have been resilient, agile, and you've been patient. You have demonstrated dedication to your success and to your education as we all faced a worldwide pandemic. You embraced change as we moved to online learning this past spring and remote learning and hybrid courses this past fall and spring as well. And then again, when our campus reopened in the fall, you all came back ready to learn, ready to get started, and probably most importantly, ready to graduate. You adapted quickly. All of those skills that you already had them before you came to Albany State, please make sure you keep on leaning on those skills. They will serve you well in the next chapter of your life as you move forward in this new career. So thank you for making Albany State University your educational choice. So as you know, commencement marks the formal end of one chapter of your lives and the beginning of yet another. We're enthusiastic about this journey, the journey that lies ahead for all of you, and I trust that you are as excited as we are. Please go out and be game changers, innovators, be leaders, be educators, be anything you want to be. Just make sure you're being excellent when you go out and do it. Be what your heart desires. We couldn't be prouder of your achievements. Many of you are like graduating senior Brianna Pierce and have had a rich academic and professional experience while at ASU. As an early childhood education major and member of the Student Government Association, Ms. Pierce has already accepted a position as a kindergarten teacher at Lincoln Magnet Elementary School. I am confident that she will continue to move forward boldly in her new career and bring honors and distinction not only to herself, but to Albany State University. Throughout your time here at ASU, several of you have participated in internships, research opportunities, and a lot of you have led many organizations and worked with leading companies in the institution. Some of you have worked around the country and throughout the nation and throughout the globe. Just remember all of those experiences and use them to make sure that you continue forward in your chosen careers. Finally, but certainly not least, I'm inspired by the dedication of our faculty and staff. They also were in this fight with us this past 14 months to make sure things went well and to make sure that you had the resources that you need. Allow me to take a moment to acknowledge this year's Employee Spotlight Award recipients. For Teacher of the Year, Dr. Tao Kadi; Scholar of the Year, Dr. Pamela Pittman-Brown; Staff Member of the Year, Bonnie Hardigree; Adjunct Faculty of the Year, Verna Inandan; Emerging Junior Faculty of the Year, James Pratt Jr.; Emerging Staff Member of the Year, Jody Kretzler; College Service Award, Jason Armstrong; Community Service of the Year Award, Annalise Gibson. Faculty and staff, thank you for your commitment to our success of our students and to our community. Thank you. So class of 2021, you have the responsibility to continue the legacy of leadership and service begun by those before you. As you are inducted into the ASU Alumni Association today, I ask you to always remember your alma mater and come back and visit her often. As an alum, you must invest your time, your talent, and your treasure back to ASU and make the plans to success easier for those who will be following behind you. Those young folks that are in the crowd now, those nieces and nephews and sisters and brothers who are looking up to you, please make sure you help to make their experience easier as they're ready for college, because you are their heroes. Always remember your time at Albany State. Be proud to be a Golden Ram. At this time, turn your attention to the screen one more time, and we have just a few more words from some of our special guests.
Hey, what's up, graduating class at Albany State University? It's Neve from Catfish, and I am just excited to be giving you guys a little pep talk, a little advice as you make your way into the world. Not that you haven't been in the world already, and probably doing great because you're graduating, so you've obviously all been doing fantastic and been focused already. But who am I to give advice? I've lived a little bit more than you, and look, something to remember is our life experience, especially in my case, is what defines our character, okay? So even if it means getting your heart broken or being lied to, sometimes those experiences are the most important things. And you need the downs to appreciate the ups. So go out there on your adventure, remember to take risks and have fun and just be a good person, all right? Good luck out there, everyone. Take care.
What up, Albany State University Golden Rams? It's your girl, Justina Valentine, and I'm coming through to send a huge congratulations to the graduating class of ASU. This is an epic moment in your life. I'm so proud of you. It's your time to go out there, show the world what you're made of. May God continue to bless you and all your families. Make sure you're being safe, mask up, and listen, your girl JV is proud of you. ASU, go Rams. Love.
Thank you. Dr. Peters will now present the Spring 2021 candidates for graduation.
Good afternoon. Commencement is a momentous and joyful occasion. It is a culmination of years of study and the recognition of academic accomplishment. Each student has worked hard to reach this stage in his or her academic life. And each one of them, each one of you, deserves to hear his or her name called. Although we know it may be very difficult, we ask that you refrain from loud and excessive talking so that each graduate may hear the calling of their name. Yes, it is your moment, but just remember that it's also the moment for the person sitting next to you. Thank you for governing yourselves accordingly. President Frederick, it is my most distinct pleasure to present you the Spring 2021 candidates for degrees for the College of Business, Education, and Professional Studies. They have been recommended by the faculty, reviewed by the registrar, and confirmed by the Office of the Provost. At this time, will the candidates for the degrees please rise and remain in place?
By virtue of the authority invested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I confer upon you the degree which you have earned upon completion of all curricular requirements, with all the rights and privilege thereunto appertaining. Candidates, please be seated for just a second.
The first degree awarded is the highest degree that the university is authorized to offer by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia and the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges. It is the Education Specialist degree. Next, the master's degree will be awarded.
Will candidates for the Educational Specialist degree and master's degrees from the College of Business, Education, and Professional Studies please stand and come forward? Ronald Edwards, Educational Leadership. Marlon Gilbert, Educational Leadership. Jefferson Henderson, Educational Leadership. Nielsen Hilton, Educational Leadership. Taiwana Hunt, Educational Leadership. Yakima Moore, Educational Leadership. Fabian McGill, Educational Leadership. Marie McGowan, Educational Leadership. Arnice Owens, Educational Leadership. Tyron Roberts, Educational Leadership. Shakina Freeman, Business Administration. Sheba Jackson, Business Administration. Jayla Scott, Business Administration. Christy Smith Maxwell, Business Administration. Jasmine Stewart, Business Administration. Jamia Bowman, Criminal Justice. Tangi Hicks, Criminal Justice. Brendan Kimmel, Criminal Justice. Got it. Marquita Shealy, Criminal Justice. Alexis Terrell, all right, we got it. Alexis Terrell, Criminal Justice. Thank you. Tyja Williams, Criminal Justice. Tamika Clyde, Early Childhood Education. De Haviland Moody, Early Childhood Education. Jackie Ross, Early Childhood Education. Janetta Williams, Early Childhood Education. Lanita Carter, Special Education. Davius Atkins, Public Administration. Otis Brown, Public Administration. Latavia Gordon, Public Administration. Lacarisha Lanier, Public Administration. Angelica Magby, Public Administration. Francis Nurum, Public Administration. Latia Shingles, Public Administration. Lakeisha Sutton, Public Administration. Cardisha Thomas, Public Administration. Jasmine Aubrey, School Counseling. Taylor Bear, School Counseling. Alexis Jones, School Counseling. Tierra Warren, School Counseling. Jasmine Frazier, Social Work. Shamika Tardy, Social Work. Brianna Jesse, Social Work. Yolanda Love, social work. Kimberly Oates, social work. Felicia Reynolds, social work. Shawnee Trejo, social work. Candidates for the educational specialist and master's levels degrees from the College of Business, Education, and Professional Studies, you may now be seated.
Hoods are the most distinctive feature of academic attire. They are lined with silk in the colors of the institution granting the academic degree and trimmed in velvet, a color representing the discipline, as indicated in your program booklet. Seniors graduating with honors are wearing honor cords. All seniors with cumulative grade point averages of 3.50 to 3.74 have cum laude honors, and these honor graduates are identified by white cords. Magna cum laude honor graduates are identified by blue cords, and these seniors have a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 to 3.89. And the highest honor is summa cum laude, identified by gold cords, for the graduating seniors with cumulative grade point averages of 3.90 to 4.0. The final degrees to be awarded this afternoon are the bachelor's and associate's degrees and all professional certificates.
Will candidates for degrees, undergraduate level, from the College of Business, Education, and Professional Studies, please stand and come forward. Ahmad Bose, accounting. Zonica Ferguson, accounting. Jared Anderson, criminal justice, cum laude, and honors program merit scholar. Corey Holmes, accounting. Calvin Lewis, accounting. Jasmine Thomas, Accounting. Destiny Brown, Criminal Justice. Tamaya Bullard, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Jasmine Edwards, Criminal Justice. Alize Evans, Criminal Justice. Rayshonda Fields, Criminal Justice. Yolanda Givens, Criminal Justice. Sojourner Hall, Criminal Justice. Hannah James, Criminal Justice. Jonas Johnson, Criminal Justice. DeAndrea Jones, Criminal Justice. Shakiria Joseph, Criminal Justice. Marlena Canal, Criminal Justice. Kiara Lovett, Criminal Justice. Aurelia Mangum, Criminal Justice. Tiffany Oliver, Criminal Justice. Candace Taylor, Criminal Justice. Thomas Turner, Criminal Justice. Martasia Tyler, Criminal Justice. Khadijah Williams, Criminal Justice. Shania Williams, Criminal Justice. Courtney Beecher, Early Childhood Education. Matthew Beecher, Early Childhood Education, cum laude. Laurel Carter, Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude, and Honors Program Merit Scholars. Mayana Edwards, Early Childhood Education. Callan Fowler, Early Childhood Education. Mokayla Hooks, Early Childhood Education. Jasmine Jackson Gooden, Early Childhood Education. Melissa Lamons, Early Childhood Education. Hannah Owens, Early Childhood Education, cum laude. Brianna Pierce, Early Childhood Education. Rachel Slappy, Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude, and Honors Program Merit Scholar. Chastity True, Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Shelley Wilson, Early Childhood Education. Jason Belk II, Music Education. Gabriel Bainez E. Perez, Management. Devon Bellamy, Management. Jaqueline Dorsey, Management. Brianna Ferguson, Management. Brittany Floyd, Management. Simone Gaiman, Management. Jasmine Gray, Management. Marissa Harvey, Management. Destiny Herrera, Management. Cameron Johnson, Management. Alexis Jones, Management, cum laude. Ayana Jones, Management. Neanna Jones, Management, cum laude. Carmitha McCall, Management. Ariana Miller, Management. Elizabeth Mora Smith, Management, summa cum laude. Ebony Parker, Management. Denia Smith, Management. Shanitrius Swinney, Management. Diamond J. Wright, Management. Joshua Era, Marketing. I know you. Hold on. Lorenzo Lamar Cloud, Marketing. Okay. Melissa Jackson, Management Information Systems. Jalen Polite, Marketing. Kimberly Renee Williams, Marketing. Bailey Denard, Middle Grades Education, cum laude. Jamil Dion Harris, Middle Grades Education. Kayla Wilson, Middle Grades Education. Tron Allen, Social Work. Tiara McGrew, Social Work, magna cum laude and honors program merit scholar. Tatiana Jones, Social Work. Kia Cooper, Social Work. Kyler Phelps, Social Work. Dontavia Scott, Social Work. Aaliyah Sims, social work. Anitra Ivy, supply chain and logistics management. Jaquira Omika Taylor, supply chain and logistics management. Sherrod Washington, computer information systems pathway. Johnny Young Jr., business administration pathway. Asia Hudson, criminal justice pathway. Treshana Jordan, criminal justice pathway. Gerald Tolbert, criminal justice. Andrea Keaton, middle school education pathway. Jason Bowden, paralegal studies. Candidates for degrees at the undergraduate and professional certificate level from the College of Business, Education, and Professional Studies, you may now be seated.
Candidates, we are extremely proud of each of you for completing this journey. You are to be commended for not giving up in your pursuit of excellence, not giving in to doubt or unexpected barriers to progression, nor giving out and tapping out when times were tough and when assignments were due. Please know that you are our inspiration as we continue our work of providing opportunities for all who seek to better themselves through education. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason we are here today. This is the moment that you all have been waiting for. Families in the stands, please get your cameras ready. Will all candidates for graduation please stand? Candidates, you may now move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, graduates. You may now be seated. Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. And at this time, we'll have one more additional remark from some of our ASU friends.
Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your boy, Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I want to take time right now and congratulate the Albany State University Golden Rams graduating class. So, hey listen, here's a piece of advice. I want you to be bold, be courageous, and be your best. And never let anybody tell you that you can't reach your dreams. Because I am a prime example of being able to reach my dreams. Let me tell you something, look forward, because if you look back, you can't see where you're going. You heard it from the nephew. Once again, Golden Rams, congratulations. Yay, yay.
So at this time, we're going to have Dr. Takeshia Thomas, President of the ASU National Alumni Association, to induct our graduates into the Albany State University National Alumni Association. As Dr. Thomas comes, you may note that our graduates are wearing medallions, and these medallions have been provided to each graduate to commemorate the significant accomplishment in their lives. Dr. Thomas?
Graduates, please stand. To the class of 2021, throughout life, we all will be involved in programs and ceremonies as we pass from one stage of our life to another. At this moment, you are participating in the ritual of being inducted into the Albany State University National Alumni Association. And completing your program of study, you have met the test and are now joining that distinguished group of Albany State University graduates. Will you please acknowledge your graduation and passage into the Albany State University National Alumni Association by saying, "I do," when you are asked to do so. Please raise your right hand. Making sure I see all those hands raised. Very good. As an Albany State University graduate, you have a responsibility to be loyal to Albany State University, to ever uphold her principles and guard her interests to the best of your knowledge and ability. As an Albany State graduate, you have the responsibility to keep yourself fully informed of the institution's needs, desires, and developments. As an Albany State University graduate, you have a responsibility to cooperate with the Albany State University National Alumni Association and within the institution in every way possible. Do you accept these responsibilities? By the authority vested in me as president of the Albany State University National Alumni Association, I hereby affirm that you are now a member of the Albany State University National Alumni Association with all rights, responsibilities, and privileges of any active alumni. Congratulations. You may be seated, and go Rams.
All right, as we conclude today's ceremony, let me start by again acknowledging all of our graduates. Congratulations, go forward and be excellence. Please join me in a standing ovation for our graduates, please. All right. Thank you, families. And so at this time, will all of our graduates stand and provide a round of applause to the parents, relatives, and friends of the ASU Spring College of Business Education and Professional Studies class of 2021. Please applaud your families. Thank you, graduates. So you may be seated. So families, you are the graduates' pillars of support. We thank you for your presence throughout your graduates' college experience. Thank you to all faculty and staff for all that you do to ensure excellence is a standard at Albany State University. And to the members of the Albany State University Foundation Board of Trustees, the Darden Health Professions Board of Directors, and the ASU National Alumni Association, thank you for your service and for your work and what you do to provide our students scholarships and program support to our university. And last but certainly not least, I would like to acknowledge my family who supports and loves ASU just as I do. Thank you all for sharing in this special occasion. And at this time, I ask the entire arena to please stand for the singing of our alma mater from the ASU Concert Chorale.